Villa man, Jeff Man of Villa man. You know what time it is, people, and we're back. Not for a preview, not for a reaction. We're here to talk about transfers. Transfers, because obviously we're in January, we're in the midway through the half of the season, and it's Emery's time. It's Emery's time now, you get me? It's Emery's time now to go into this market, tell the chairman what players he needs, what players he wants, what players he don't want, he wants to get rid of. This is the starting point. This is the starting point where he can... And I'm not saying he's going to change the whole team within one window. That's not going to happen. But this is the start where he can replace one or two players, bring in 2 or 3 players. He can do quite a bit in this January now. Because personally, overall, I feel like Emery's had enough time. Obviously, we had the World Cup. He had a break then to get to know the players, get to know who's good, get to know what he wants. I feel like now, right now, Emery should know what he wants, what he needs, and what he don't want. 100%. I'm not. People might say, "Oh, it's too quick. It's too quick." No. This man came in, played 2-3 games. He got the dubs, and he had a break. He had a good 4-6 weeks break with this team because half of the team wasn't able to go to the World Cup. So he had enough time. He had enough time to see what he's gonna need and what he's gonna want. So I feel he should know. And I ain't gonna lie, he's actually showing it. He's showing it right now. We're gonna get into what he's showing, because he's definitely showing what he wants and what he needs right now. So let's get into this big transfers. You get me? I'm telling you this. Like I said, like in my preview as well, I feel like this team's getting a bit stale. A lot of the players have been there for years now, and we need fresh legs. We need new players. We've got a new manager. We've got a manager who knows how he wants to play, who should play like it. He knows. So right now we need to, literally, the chairman needs to definitely, the sporting man needs to definitely listen to Emery right now and give him what he wants. Let's get into this, people. You know what time it is. Steph Man of Villa, man. Let's go. Before we actually get into what players are rumoured to and what players are going to go out as well, rumoured to go out, let me just tell you what I think personally we need right now. Not in the summer. It's a whole different... We need quite a few players right now. Villa need a left back, 100%. Don't care if we brought a left back this time last season with 25. I don't care. I don't care. This brother came in, and a lot of fans told me this brother will come in, Luka Dean will come in, have a great half of a season, and then after that it's poor. After that it's poor, and what has happened is came in, and boy, sir, he had a great start, and now it's just gone poor. I look at him now and think, what are you doing? You can't run. And he's one of the highest paid on our team, one of the best ratings on our team, but he can't perform. He just can't perform. For me, that's for me personally. So another left back, 100%. A backup keeper is needed. Backup keeper is needed. For now, you know what? I'll scrap it, yeah. But remember I said it, because right now we're not in no cups, no nothing. So I doubt if you're ever going to see Olsen play again until next season, if it's still there. So the backup keeper, I'll scrap it, but it's needed, and it is needed. Yeah. A winger is 100% needed. We only have one winger in this team, and he's playing as a striker right now, Bailey. That's the only winger we have. People will say Brindy is a winger. No, preferably he's not. Preferably he's not a winger. We need a winger. I said before, bring back Traore, Happy Feet. Bring back Happy Feet if we could. Forget his loan deal. Send him back to the squad, because we need wingers. Emery likes to pay wingers. We need wingers, I'm telling you. Winger, striker, somebody that can do both, yeah, because again, in this transfers now, it's quite hard. There's not a lot of strikers going out, number 9s, there's not a lot of number 9s we can buy. So a person that can play in the wing or even up front, I'm happy to take it. Happy. That's my second one. And last, yeah, we need a striker. We need a striker. Yes, we need a striker, because Ings, we'll get into that. Ings might be leaving, Ings might be staying. We don't know what's happening with Ings. But Watkins is not gunshot or Watkins no more. Yeah, I don't know what's gone on. Don't know what, if it's the manager with the tactics. I don't know. But Watkins, he's been water pistol Watkins right now. I'm telling you, it needs to change. I got bare love for the brother Watkins. You know, I'm telling you. Listen, I want Watkins to succeed. But right now, it's been poor. So for me, I want to see a number 9. But like I said, it's going to be very hard to get a number 9, because there's not a lot of number 9s out there right now. So that's my 3, and that's my 3. Centre mids and right back, Sommer. Yeah, Sommer. Yes, we could do them right now, but for me right now, it's January. We can't change the whole team. So they're my three, but also don't get it twisted. Centre mid and a right back. We need, yeah, we need. Could be a centre back in the summer as well, but we're seeing it. We'll see if Carlos is the back to his same, or Carlos is that injuries affected him. We will see. But for me, they're the main three we need in January. Yeah, January, them three. Right, let's get into these rumours. Let's get into. It's not even a rumour. The first one isn't a rumour. It actually looks like it's gone through. It actually looks like it's gone through. The left back, what I was talking about. Left back, we needed a lot of. I'm not. I'll be honest. Don't know a lot about him, but Alex Maleno. Yeah, Alex Maleno. It looks like we've actually officially signed him. It's not official yet, so I wouldn't say official, but it looks like we've signed his signed documents. He's in the UK. He's ready to do his medical. So that's what it looks like it's gonna be. He's used to play for Real Betis, something like that. You know me with pronounces, it's poor, so you know where that one is there. 29 years old. He's played 15 games this season, no goals, 3 assists, but he's been playing left back. But we also know Alex Maleno can also play left wing as well. So again, Unai Emery's looking at options, what players can do both. Just like Ashley Young, you can put him in the mid, you can put him in the left back, and we definitely need a left back, and we also need a winger. So it's a bonus. I'm 100% backing this one for me. Like I said, Lucas Digne, it's time to put him to the bench. Augustin, send him back where we came from. So for me, this is a great signing for us. We definitely need it. We definitely need this left back, and he can also play left wing. So it's a great signing. So for me, I think it's like 13 mil, 12.5 we're looking at to get him as well. Ain't that bad for a 29-year-old when we paid the same amount of money for Lucas Digne last season. You know, obviously he's a French international, all that crap, but it's a good deal. I take him, 100% take him. So that's the first we're going to start with, left back, brilliant. Now, the second one now, yeah, like I said, like for me personally, centre mids, I said summer. Let's look at these centre mids summer. And what there's been a lot of rumours about 2 players now, 2 centre mids that Unai Emery's already played with, already bring them to his old clubs. So let's start with the first one. Is it Matteo Guendouzi? I ain't gonna lie. For Arsenal, I seen the potential, but it wasn't the best. But did I see him go to Marseille, where you want to pronounce that one? And he's improved. He's improved quite a lot. 23-year-old, still got a lot of improvement to do as well. Is it Emery likes him? He's already signed for Arsenal. Now it's the price though. The price of it. Again, I just don't want sign another one of these big players and it comes as a flop. Because the price is quite a lot. Like they want about 50 euros, they're saying they want 50 euros. I'm hearing that Marseille want it. 50 euros for this brother there. Like, it's quite a lot. But we've gone in with, I think we've gone with the first bid already. That's rumours that we've gone in with the first with 35 mil. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player to bring in. He's a French international. He's got a lot of international caps behind him. He's played in Europa, he's played in the Champions League. So I don't think it'd be a bad signing at all. But as I said, what we need right now, I don't think he's the thing we need right now. But saying that, Luiz, Kamara and Guendouzi in midfield, it don't sound too bad. I will say. So I wouldn't be bothered if he comes in. But again, I want to see a left back brought in first. I want to see a winger or striker brought in as well. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. But Guendouzi could be a good signing for us. Could be a good signing. And if we're getting rid of Sanson as well, and a few other, and then the next midfielder, it is probably a shout to get him in. But we have to see who's out and who's going out first. We've also been rumoured to another Arsenal player who used to play he plays for Arsenal still. Another Emery's players, Mohamed Elneny. Like I get that. I mean, you want your players, Emery. I get it, but you've got Nakamba there. Like, and then it's the same for me as Nakamba. Like, machine, does his job. Nothing spectacular. I mean, he just does his job. So again, it would be a cheap cost for us. 6 mil, I think it's around about that Arsenal would want for him. So it would be cheap. But again, how many midfielders you want to bring in, bro? Like, you still got Kamara, like you've still got Luiz, you've got Nakamba who does the job. Yeah, I mean, you've still got Dendoncker, you still got McGinn, you've still got Jacob Ramsey. So I don't know where he's going with this. A lot of sentiments we've been rumoured to when we already have a lot of sentiments already. So we're gonna have to wait and see for that one there. But our Nenny, 6 mil. For me, I'd rather keep Nakamba. I'd rather keep Sanson. For me, and it personally. Let me know what you think, people, in the comments. But them two there, Guendouzi, like I said, I'd take him. But no more than 40 mil. No more. I think 40 mil is quite a lot as well. No more than that at all. But we'll see. Them two, they're the next two rumours we have for the centre mids. Next player we are in rumoured to as well, our next striker, our next, well, I wouldn't say striker, well, he's a striker, next winger striker. So is Kang Lee, I think it is his South Korean international, played in the World Cup. So he's got a few caps under his bag there. He's 21 years old, plays for RCD Mallorca right now. I haven't, again, another player that I know a lot about, but I know this season he's played 16 matches, he's had 2 goals and 3 assists. So it's meaty, but again, we need options. We need options up front. We need options up front. Personally, we need a tall striker, I say. We need a tall striker, because every time that ball goes in the air, into the box, I have no faith we're going to get a goal. No faith our player's going to touch the ball. No faith. I haven't, just none. So for me, if he's bringing him as a striker, I don't think it's be the correct man. But if you're going to bring him as a winger, then I probably would take him. And again, it's looking quite cheap as well, between 11 mil and 13 mil. So personally, it could be a good signing. He's 21, a lot of improvements to do as well, and under Unai Emery, it could be brilliant. So I'm not against this signing at all. I just feel like for Villa, we need a number 9 striker that's strong and tall, that can get stuff. Our aerial draws, yeah, in the box, like, score is poor. It's absolutely poor. So I don't know how tall this brother is, but again, like I said, I wouldn't be against it. He can score goals. He's played the international caps. You know what I mean? He plays in the Spanish league, so it could be a good signing. Could be, but he's also an next person we are rumoured to as well. We're also rumoured to Alberto Malino. How you pronounce that name, I don't know, but it's there. We target at him. Nothing really more about that one there. We just know that Villa are interested into him. Also interested in Weston McKenzie as well. Midfielder. It'd be about 15-16 mil. Plays for Juventus. He actually is alright, I will say. I wouldn't mind that. But again, another midfielder. I just hope Unai Emery knows what he's doing in it, because again, for me personally, it's like the midfield, we don't need to go so much into it yet. Some might, yes, but now left back, striker, winger needed, in it needed. But we're also interested in. There's a lot more players that we also rumoured and targeted, but we can't go. We'll be here all day, because you know how the transfers goes. But they're the main ones in it. Let me know how you think about them ones, people. Let's get into the ones that people are, getting shipped out, Brief this one now, get me, like, people that have targeted to go out, people are rumoured to be gone. Obviously, we got Frederick Gilbert. Every season, every year, he's just rumoured to be leaving, and he doesn't leave. So I just gotta wait to see what happens with that. We've got Sanson. Also, many teams looking at him. He's already said no to a few teams, but again, Villa have said that you can leave whenever you wanna. Nakamba also is Villa also willing to let him go. Don't know if he wants to stay or not, but Villa are willing to let him go. As we already know, Archer's gone to Middlesbrough on loan. Tyler White has also gone to another team on loan as well. But the shock one that I just don't get it. Unless we get another number 9 in, I don't want to see this brother go. It's Danny Ings. Everton are looking at him. They've already put a bid in for a loan. We declined it. But they might come back with a bit of cash now. And I don't know how Unai Emery feels about Danny Ings, but for me personally, unless you don't bring another 9 in, you don't get rid of Danny Ings. You do not get rid of Danny Ings yet. Yeah? Unless it's a good amount of price. If you get the money back that we spent for him, cool. But if it's a good 15 mil cheaper, 10 mil cheaper, you might as well hold it out into the summer. Hold it out. Who else we got? Who else could be leaving? Matty Cash. Chelsea looking at him as well. I doubt it he'll go, but you never know. Chelsea have got the money. They're just spending the money everywhere, so we have to wait and see. And Cash this season has been poor, like poor. I personally want to keep him because he was my favourite player last season, and compared to this season, he's just gone down the drain. But again, like I said, you never know. Next season, you can go back to that potential. You have to wait and see. But they're the few main players so far that are rumoured to be targeted going out, rumoured to be, able to go out. So, yeah. it's looking a bit up and down for Villa right now. We need a lot of players to leave, we need a lot of players to come in. We're going to see how Unai Emery works with that. I don't know how we're going to see it. We're going to see. Make sure you go check out the preview for the Leeds game. I'll be back for the Max reaction on Friday as well, Friday night. Probably put it out on Sunday, probably put it out on Saturday morning though. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe. And yeah, we're out people, they're the rumours, innit? Let's go, man. Up the Villa, come on.